Chapter 14 tells us how to organize and present our speeches. The chapter begins by listing some reasons why you should organize your speech. First of all, people like structure. They want to know that you have prepared your thoughts and you're not going to waste their time. Second of all, it's easier to remember your content when you present it in an organized manner. The third reason is that an organized speech is by nature more persuasive, and thus you'll become a more effective speaker and your message will be received well. Finally, an organized speech increases the speaker's credibility. People believe that you are credible when you spend time organizing and researching that material and presenting it to them that way. So, talking about organization, your book gives you several different outlines that you can use for organizing your speech. The first would be a working outline, and this reminds me of brainstorming. And then secondly, you can move on to the formal outline. This is what you're used to from Comp 1. And a works cited page will accompany this because you want to show the sources and the research that you have used in preparing this speech. And then there is the keyword outline. Now, the keyword outline is what I use each week when I record my videos. I list the keywords that I want to cover, and I do not write out every word in every sentence because I want to maintain eye contact and I want to use a more effective oral style. Now, transitions are very important in public speaking because your audience cannot see the start of a new paragraph. And so as you navigate from topic to topic and point to point, it's important to use transitions to lead your audience along with you. Your book then goes into a discussion about communication apprehension. There are so many reasons that we become anxious about public speaking. Me too. And some of those include speaking to unfamiliar people, people that you've never met. Especially in this class, we've met each other online, but we haven't met in person, and that may cause you to worry. The situation that you're speaking in may be unfamiliar, maybe a new setting if you're speaking in person at a new location, and you may not even like being in the spotlight. Some people do, but a lot of us would rather take a back seat. You may not like being evaluated, and that may cause you some anxiety as well. Rest assured that I am on your side and I am cheering for you as you give each speech and as you conquer each fear. I am on your team. And then finally, you may have a fear of failure because you failed in the past. Your past does not define you. And I believe that even if you've had bad experiences in the past, you can overcome them and you can become a confident, successful speaker. And I am hoping that this class leads you on that path. Use some positive visualization techniques, just like the athletes do when they are preparing for a sporting event. Picture yourself delivering your speech confidently and enjoying it even, and then you'll find that perhaps you can self-fulfill your own prophecy. Now, the oral style. This is better than the written style because when you use an oral style and you give a speech to deliver your content, you can connect to your audience in a way that you cannot connect just typing out your essay. So the oral style has benefits because it is informal and it's more personal. You can adjust to audience feedback and it's immediate. I prefer the oral style over the written style. And then your book goes into several different types of speaking categories, I guess we could say. So you have impromptu speaking. This is when you have no preparation and you are just asked to give your ideas about a topic. Then you can have extemporaneous speaking. So you can rehearse beforehand, you can research beforehand, but the speech itself is given with little or no preparation at the time. And then you also have what's called manuscript speaking. This is what your news reporters do on the news. They have word for word written out what they're going to say and they just read their manuscript. This is limited in its effectiveness because you can't respond to audience feedback and you might also be distracted by reading so that you cannot give as effective of eye contact as needed. And then, of course, you have memorized speaking, and that takes manuscript speaking to the next level because you simply memorize everything you're going to say and then present it without the ability to adjust it for feedback. So check out the list at the end of this chapter. It gives you guidelines for effective speaking, and I look forward to viewing your upcoming informative speeches.